Hi guys, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at MinIO and how to load balance that using a load balancer. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at setting up a layer 7 VIP which will connect back to our MinIO servers. So hopefully if you're looking at this video, you've already got MinIO and you've already set that up. We do have a guide at Loadbalancer.org. If you go and have a look at Loadbalancer.org site, go and have a look there. There is a guide for MinIO, and it kind of talks about MinIO and how it actually works and how we use the layer 7 to load balance it across the 4 nodes in particular. So what we're going to do, we do have a deployment guide there as well. So if you're reading this and you've got to the website on Loadbalancer.org, you should be able to find this deployment guide. So this is kind of what we're going to be working through today, in essence. So we're going to set up a layer 7 VIP, and we're going to add some ports to that VIP, add a health check, which is this one down here. And then we're not going to do an SSL termination, maybe not today, but we'll make sure that it does actually work, and then maybe we will do the SSL termination. But I have done a video on SSL terminations already, so it's pretty much exactly the same. So go back and watch that one if you've not really watched it. So let's go and have a look then at setting up this particular VIP in question. So I'm going to go to cluster configuration, virtual services, and then we're going to go back to layer 7 virtual services. And what we need to sort out here is a name. So this is my name. I've already got it kind of structured out how I want it to be. So let me grab my document. So we're going to call this MinIO cluster. And then we're going to add a VIP IP address. We're going to change this port to 9000. We're going to keep HTTP mode for now. Which is fine, and we're going to click update. Hopefully that's going to update. Okay, there we go. And we're going to reload HA proxy and make sure that reloads okay. Once we've done that, we're going to go into virtual services. We're going to scroll down. We're going to go to modify our MinIO cluster, and here we're going to add our health check, which is down here. We're going to do a negotiate HTTP head. No, is it head? I think so. Yeah, that one. Request to send, so the health check itself. Gonna be ready, and nothing else to fill in as far as I remember for the guide. So it's just that, and then update. Can double check that if you need to. But as I said, it is in the guide, and if we go back here, it does actually show us. So rips, no, it's further up. TP, so it just says HTTP mode, update, modify the VIP, negotiate HTTP head, request to send is that. There we go. For HTTP 200, okay. So we leave it blank, and then it kind of does that. So we don't need to add it. Leave it all blank. Advanced. We do need to set these timeouts though. So I nearly forgot. We do need to go off and enable the check. So we need to make sure that we do set those. I think that's one thing that I always forget when I do this, which is, so we go back down. I don't need to reload at this part. I'm just going to go to MinIO, go to advanced, other, and make sure that we set the timeout. Here we go. Just make sure we get that. Let's move this onto the other screen real quick so I can see that and make sure I get the right time. Timeout box, set that for 10 minutes. So we can set, I think that's roughly around the same, 10M. I think we can just set that to. There we go. We should be good. 10M, 10M, and that's it. And then we just click update. Then we can define our reps. Okay, let's reload that. HA proxy, get reloaded. And then real servers. So for our MinIO cluster, we need to add some real servers, which is cool. So we're going to call this, let's IP address first. I think that's 150. So node 1. Don't need to add any ports. Don't need to encrypt to the back end, so we just update. And then we're going to go for 2 secondary server that we want to add. Node 2. And then we're going to, that's going to be 51. Update. No need to add any ports. We're just going to reload that. Make sure that that loads off okay, which is good. Let's go to system overview real quick. A quick look at that. There we go. We've got our MinIO node. Yeah. Connected, is health check-in. Just go and check the servers. We know the servers are running anyway because these are my MinIO servers over here, 1 and 2. I'm going to add a couple of extra ports, and the reason why, and it's not covered in the guide, to get access for our web UI, and I can use, either I can use that address, right, which is 151, which is, or 150, which is my server, or on this particular port. I know some people don't like it, and I guess if we're SSL terminating, maybe maybe I'll do it slightly differently, and I'd probably have the one port or whatever. But for my own purposes, I'm going to add another port, which is 49. Let me just get this over here, get this out of the way so I can actually edit this VIP real quick. Let's do that real quickly. Alright, let's go up to cluster configuration, layer 7 virtual services, go down to our MinIO VIP down here, and we're going to add this second port, which is 49798. 49798. So I'm going to add this second port, right, and update. I'll show you why I'm going to do that in a second. Just going to reload that. Got a new port in there. There we go. So we got that port added to our VIP. So if we go to http //192.168.1, I think it's 160, and then port 49789 78, is it 798? 798. Alright. Hopefully we got our ports right. Have we got, oh no it's not, it's 78, sorry. Let me retype that. http //192.168.78.160. I think it's 160. The 78.160, and then that port. It's trying. It's trying. There we go. It is trying. I think my server's just a bit slow. There you go. There we go. We are now have access to our MinIO server. So I could log in. Let's try that. Ooh. I thought I set up a user here, but I can't remember. I don't remember that. It is a bit slow, but I think that's more my server today than anything else. Here we go, and we can see our buckets. So that's the reason why I've added a port in there. Normally you just do it on the one port and then just do your SSL termination. But I like to be able, you could set up a separate VIP for your admins to log in or your users to log in if they want to get to the console window or and upload stuff into particular buckets. So here we have, I've got 3 buckets on my server, which means it's got 3 disks which are writable. So essentially that is how we set up load balancing for MinIO on a Loadbalancer.org device. So load balancer. So really simple layer 7 VIP. If you've watched my other videos on IIS web servers, then it's exactly the same as that. So doing exactly the same thing. So hopefully that works for you, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.